Hello. I don't know if I'll keep this. I don't know, or if this will just be more, for me to kind of look back on or, practice. So, whatever, because I'm just in bed in pajamas. I'm not really in anything. Anyway, I just want to record this because I am interested in learning and figuring out how to be like a freelance like virtual assistant. Of course, I've been doing YouTube for a little bit now, less than a month, and want to continue doing that. But one thing I want to pursue as well while doing that is how I can do freelance work online. So I know I have a lot of different skills that can be used, I think, in a lot of different fields, a lot of different positions. I want to utilize my skills. I do have a career in a certain job title, etc. And I do enjoy it. I like it, but it is like a typical 9 to 5. And like I've said before, I don't want to be on 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I really don't. So with YouTube, I know there's pathways, of course, to make money. Once you get monetized, once you get monetized, and then plus affiliate marketing, doing shops, doing that kind of stuff. So I do want to pursue that. Just right now, all I can do right now towards my YouTube channel is building it up, getting to the point where I would get monetized. So I'm getting there. I've been posting the last couple weeks, 2 to 3 times a week. I'm on week 3. I have one posting for tomorrow. So I've been pretty consistent, and I think I've gotten a better idea of what my niches are. I think I explained that in the last video, in my update video. So I'm doing good right there. That's building that up. But another thing I also want to do is freelance work. While doing my YouTube channel on myself, I've really been enjoying the editing part. And yes, and I'm editing very simple things, like I'm just cutting, I'm just pasting pictures in, I'm just adding text. My last video, I actually played with some effects and I did some funny stuff. I was literally sitting there giggling to myself. It was so funny. But I realized, ever since I was in high school and I was in this media class that involved video editing, I know I've wanted to do it. It's just, how do I do it? What system should I use? How do I get into it more? How do I reach out to people? So I was on Reddit and I basically looked up, how to start as a freelance video editor, how to do virtual assistant work. And what I've realized is you can reach out to people via email, you can reach out to people on Reddit, you can reach out to people, basically, you can reach out to people any way you want. To see if they're looking for work, or I've seen people post that they need help and that they're looking for people to do the work, and their rates. It's a little sketchy, I think, to me on Reddit, because you're not seeing the full person unless you know them by their socials and things like that. So someone had asked me, like, I was messaging people, hey, I'm entry level, I'm just getting started, but I'm just curious to see, like, if there's any way I can help you or anything like that. And they're asking for a resume, and I'm like, ooh, my resume, it has my personal phone number, email, obviously. It has like the city I live in. That's like more what I post or give to jobs when I was applying for jobs. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that one. So I looked up starting off as a virtual assistant, starting off as a freelance person, and basically what I need to do first is build a portfolio. And with building a portfolio, which you can make it any way at all, you could do a website, you can do, a PDF document listing what you can do, and that could be something you give to people that are interested in you, and then obviously giving them your email, like contact information to reach out to you. Obviously, I do want to do work like that. I think right now I don't have as much time as I would like to give. Obviously, because I am working a full-time job. I have a part-time job and I'm trying to do YouTube at the same time. So I have a lot going on. Weekends I could dedicate time to. So I want to start off easy. So I think right now what I'm going to do is start off to build my portfolio first of what I want to do and things I can do currently, and then go from there. So obviously with that, I need to build up my skills. And I know I have a lot of skills. I do. It's just putting them into wording to where it can help people or help, potential people that need the work done. That's remote, that's for content creators. So basically, I want to be a virtual assistant slash freelance editor for content creators. That's like, as I've been reading it and researching it, that's my goal. Because there are people, of course, want to become big on YouTube. People want to, have those business. Like I said, I still want to do that side. I want to do the side of YouTube, getting into affiliate marketing, getting into like brand deals, doing all that stuff. But that's going to take me time to get to that level. But the people that are already at that level, they need help managing all that stuff. So if I could be the back end person helping manage that kind of stuff, helping organize through emails, their calendars, whatever, I could do that on the back end and learn it at the same time, see how other people do it, learn it, and implement those kind of things in that knowledge to myself to help me boost up my own things, So I kind of want to do it simultaneously while, getting better at those skills. But I want to do that simultaneously while I'm learning those skills and getting that knowledge from those people, learning the back end stuff. Because honestly, when I like was getting out of high school and thinking about content creation YouTube, I thought, oh, what if I became like a personal assistant for a YouTuber, for content creators, for things like that. I really enjoy the back end, and over time I've realized I'm very tech savvy and I want to do the back end stuff for those kind of people. So, virtual assistant and video editor, that's perfect. It's just, obviously those things kind of take time to build up. So right now I am going to be building up, like basically first I'm going to start to build my portfolio. I'm going to start by listing off my skills. What can I do as far like going like with this based off the skills I have? What task would that be for someone that needs my skill set, if that makes sense? So that's what I'm going to be starting off right now. So I love Chat GPT. I don't know why. Anyway, I love ChatGPT. I can't say that fast. I love it. I actually went on there and I gave it a prompt. I was kind of I've been using a lot of the speech to text, so because it's just a lot easier because I can kind of get out what I'm saying versus typing it. But I did basically a speech to text saying, I'm interested in YouTube, obviously. Like, and also too, I know it's weird and it's AI and stuff, but when you have an account, every prompt or every, thing that you make to ask it something, it's saving all that data. So like in previous chats with it, I've, asked questions about whatever, like for me, like about, without doing too much, like YouTube journey, video editing softwares, YouTube plan, like related to YouTube, I've asked those kind of questions to ChatGPT. So now it like knows. It's like taking that data from what I've asked before and using it for the next time I ask it a question if it's related to the topic. So if you don't like that, watch out for that. But I'm not gonna lie, I love ChatGPT. I love it. It's very helpful. So it already knows that I'm trying to build a YouTube channel based off of what I've asked it before. So it's not surprising that, this response I got from this one, it's oh yeah, because we know you're doing YouTube, here's what you can do too. So just an FYI. Anyway, I gave it a prompt basically saying that I've since starting YouTube, I've been very interested and I love it. As of now though, I need to build, it's gonna take some time to build it. I'm making content, it's fun for me. Getting the practice of editing. Let me see. After some research and thinking, I love the behind the scenes of content creation. And I realized that a really good position for me, it would be like a virtual assistant for content creators or influencers. I said I saw an idea that would help me find out what skills I have and how I can promote myself to help content creators specifically. So I asked it, what are some common tasks relating to content creators that they would need to hire a virtual assistant? So I asked, like, what are some common tasks that they might need? So it responded back saying, what did it said? Okay, so the first thing it said was content management and organization. So scheduling and posting content on social media platforms. Of course, that's related to like social media marketing. Organizing and managing content calendars, responding to emails and brand collaboration queries, So this one, I feel like I can do a lot of my job and work. I've of course handled emails, responding to any inquiries about anything business related. Next one was managing influencer brand deals, negotiation contracts, and deliverables. That one, basically, I can do that as well. That's, going over contracts. I've done that with my line of work, negotiating if needed, and expecting what the deliverables are. So that's an easy one that I can put on my skills. Next one would be video and social media assistance. This one's like the editing part that I want to do. Editing short form videos like for TikTok reels or shorts, editing YouTube videos, creating thumbnails and graphics, writing video description, timestamps, and SEO friendly titles. So that's like freelance editing, video editing, and then that's also, it's tying to social media management, of course, with the SEO friendly titles. Next one is engagement and community management. So responding to DMs and comments. We've all done that, so that's an easy one. Engaging with followers to boost algorithm performance. Again, if you've had a social media or if you're just starting, I'm sure you've engaged with your followers. This one is managing Facebook groups, Discord servers, or Patreon communities. I don't have For this one, I would just have to change it a little bit. I don't have experience with Facebook groups. Discord servers, I do have experience with. I have created at least two, one that is still being actively used. And Patreon, I haven't used before, but again, I can learn it. Next one, of course, is administrative and miscellaneous tasks. Researching trends and content ideas. Again, just us doom scrolling on social media, we're seeing those trends happen in real time. You're always getting content ideas, so that's something that I think anybody, if you like social media and all that, you can do that. Managing affiliate links and sponsorship deals. Managing links is pretty easy as well. That's just an organizational thing, depending on where you have these links. Sponsorship deals, same thing as well. Sending invoices and tracking payments for brand deals. Again, that's something that I've done before. It's in my field of work. I've sent invoices before. I've received them. Having to track payments for certain softwares and services. That's something that people can do. Also, organizing cloud storage. And if you would say you're a very organized person, which I say I am, easily can do using Google or Dropbox. I mean, I'm sure we all use it for our own photos, so that's another thing that's possible. So after that response, I let ChatGPT know that this was a great response. I also explained that I'm very entry level and want to find the best way that I should promote myself. I said, of course, I have to go directly to influencers, DMing them possibly, reach out via email. So I said, how are some ways that I can, as an entry level person, make myself like a resume or a portfolio of my experience with each of these tasks that they provided above. Let's see. So after I asked that question, it says, since you're entry level, the best approach is to position yourself as capable, eager to learn, and willing to start at a competitive rate to gain experience. Here's how you can start promoting yourself and reaching to potential clients. Starting off, of course, is always gonna be the hard part. You can reach out to people and let them know that you are eager to learn, let them know that you're willing to start at a lower rate, if not for free also. So you got to think about that at the very beginning. You have to start building that portfolio. You have to start building, what you can do for people. So the first thing ChatGPT said was create a simple portfolio or offer sheet. It said, since I don't have a direct experience yet creating a one-page portfolio, I could do that through Google Docs, Canva, or a simple website. That could include a short bio about my skills, passion for content creation, list of services I can offer, for example, like video editing, scheduling, engagement, admin tasks, any experience you may have, and for this one, it gave me the example of my own YouTube or TikTok or past jobs that require organization and tech skills. So if you already are someone that's working, if your job somewhat relates to these skills of being a virtual assistant or a video editor, like admin work, if you've worked in the office, if you worked on a computer, you can put that on there as well, like years experience doing that and maybe certain softwares you've used. A sample workflow. So I gave an example of here's how I can help manage your content calendar. So kind of, giving an idea of what you could do. And then of course you want to add in your contact info and social media links. Second thing it gave us was showcase your work even if it's personal projects. So for me right now, YouTube is a personal project, that's something I probably would add in and sample on my own portfolio. If you don't have any client work yet, create sample projects to showcase your abilities. For example, edit a short form video, even if it's in your own content. Create a mock content calendar in Notion or Google Sheets. Draft an example social media caption, hashtag strategy, design a simple YouTube thumbnail on Canva. So, depending on what you want to do, and, create a sample project, now of course it's time consuming, but you need to have something to show people what you are capable of doing, so they have an idea of what you can and can't do. They're not just gonna trust you, especially people with, I think with video editing specifically, people have a certain style that they want, or, they're gonna ask for something specific, and you gotta be able to give that to them, or if not, if you feel like you can't, then you gotta figure out how you can give it to them. I think that's one of the things I appreciate with myself is when I don't know something, or I don't know how to figure out, I will do what I can to figure it out. I will do my research. I will take the time to do that to make sure I'm doing it correctly, because with my line of work specifically, it's a pain in the ass. It costs money and everything if you make any kind of mistakes. It's my time and energy, and it's not my money, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make any mistakes with that. So I'm going to double check my work, triple check it, and if I don't know how to do something, I'm going to look it up and research how to do it. So same thing, that's what I can do with video editing. I mean, that's what I'm doing now with my own channel. There were some things that I wanted to learn how to do, and I had the idea in my head, and then I was like, let me just look it up, let me see how to do it, and then I figure out how to do it. So that could be the same thing with your clients that you could share is you're great with the research. That's definitely, I think, a good skill to figure out things. Next, it gave promoting yourself on social media and freelance platforms. Examples, TikTok and Instagram, post your content about your journey into VA work, share tips, or show behind the scenes of your work. I think what I'm doing right now is kind of a good example of that, because obviously I have my own YouTube channel, but I do want to kind of share the steps I'm taking to get to being a freelance editor or a virtual assistant. So what I'm doing is pretty cool considering that. So again, it's entry level though, so I think this is more helping people that are interested in getting into it versus clients. But someone might cross your page and be interested, and oh hey, let me hire you, or hey, I have someone else that might be interested in hiring you. It also gave LinkedIn and Facebook group join virtual assistant content creator groups to network. I do have LinkedIn, but I don't have Facebook, so that might be something I need to look into. Freelance sites like Fiverr, Upwork, or Contra. I've never heard of that one, but Fiverr and Upwork I've looked up. I know those are really good ones. It's just, of course, with those ones, you really have to make sure you have content to post on there. So if you do have a portfolio already, or you do have content that you can post on there, that's a really good idea, because I've hired, I forgot when it was a long time ago, but I've hired people through there, and the person, that has the most history of things that they've done, they tend to get hired quicker. So if you're going to go on those sites, you want to make sure you have something already. Cold outreach to influencers, DMs and email. So this is kind of what I started doing in a way. I didn't do too much. I've just been kind of on Reddit searching if anyone needs them, but then I was like, these people are a little sketchy. I kind of DM'd a few people that they're bigger name people, so I can't nothing. I know nothing's gonna happen. I just wanted to DM just because I'm curious. But I know that you can do that for small creators. So maybe if there's a certain creator or certain niche or something that you like, and you kind of like the way that they edit, maybe ask them hey, do you need an editor? Does someone need an editor? Or even just virtual assistant work, anything like that. But of course we want to make sure we have our portfolio or our resume made up. So that's going to be my first step after this. Personalized messages, compliment their content, then offer your help. Keep it short and clear, hey, my name is blah, blah, blah. I love your content. If you ever need help with video editing, engagement, or scheduling, I'd love to assist. I'm building my experience and can start at a discounted rate. Let me know if you're interested. That's a nice, simple message, to DM to somebody. Follow up after a week if they don't respond. Doesn't hurt to follow up, of course. That shows that you're eager and want to do it. 5, offer a free or discounted trial to get your first testimonials. So to get your foot in the door, offer a low-cost trial package. $25 for 3 edited reels or free 1 week social media management in exchange for testimonials. Once you have a few reviews, you can raise your rates. This one's a really good one as well, depending on what you want to do. For virtual assistants, specifically like the things that I think I want to do, that might work depending on the type of work I would do for them. The examples it gave, I feel like it's more towards like social media management. So again, that's good if that's something you want to do. Perfect. And then for me, since I want to do more video editing, for long form videos, I can give either the discounted rate for one video, or, if I usually would charge so and so per hour, I want to charge a lot less or half off until the next time, or just a flat rate too. So I told ChatGPT that this is great, but like I've been saying, I want to build my portfolio and understand and how my skills would meet their needs based off my current skills. So this is the response it gave me. Of course, there's a great approach. Taking the time to build your portfolio will help you feel more confident when reaching out to potential clients. So it's giving me a plan, and basically like what I told it in the message, I want to, based off of my skills that I have, I want to write it all out. Like, okay, this skill that I have right here, I could do this, this, and this. I could do these certain tasks, and then go from there. I don't want to just list off my skills and then have nothing specific. Because like, how am I supposed to offer help to somebody or assistance to somebody if I can't explain like what exactly I can help them with? And of course, I'm just barely starting content creation and YouTube and stuff, so I don't know all the different tasks that would be needed. So that's kind of why I'm asking ChatGPT as well, to see and ask them like, what does a content creator or influencer have on their plate? What tasks do they have, and how can I help them based off of my skills? So first thing it said was to find your services and strengths. Make a list of what you enjoy and you're confident doing. For example, video editing, social media engagement, content planning. So that's a good part to start on. Obviously, we're building up. So if you're not super confident in it, that's okay. But if it's something that you're willing to learn and do research on to learn how to do it, then put that in there. Research common pain points for influencers. For example, they don't have time to respond to comments. You can offer engagement services. So this is kind of giving an example. What are the pain points for influencers? I probably would ask ChatGPT that as well, just to get more of an idea. But that was a good example it gave us. Going back to the sample work. So 2, create sample work for your portfolio. Video editing, create short form or long form content and videos if they're your own, or repurpose clips like from free stock footages. Content calendar, make a mock content calendar. Again, same thing. Use social media strategy, engagement strategy. Write an example of an engagement plan. Like and reply to 50 comments per day to boost algorithm performance. If that's what you want to help with, then you need to research that kind of stuff. Graphic design a YouTube thumbnail, Instagram story, or post in Canva. If that's something you want to offer, like if you're going to be utilizing Canva or whatever, make some mock-up ones, bring some ideas of like what you can do now. 3, set up a simple portfolio website or PDF. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, is trying to set that up. First, I'm listing everything, skills versus tasks. But that's what I'm going to do next. So I think I'm writing it all in Google Docs first, just to kind of write it all out first. And then it even says here, use Canva, Google Doc, Notion, free website builder, whatever. I'm just going to use Canva after to make it look pretty, but first I just want to list everything out. My skills versus the tasks that I can help a content creator with. Of course, it says keep it clean, simple. Think of it as a quick reference for potential clients. Make it clean and simple and easy to look at. Let's see. So 4, gain experience through small projects. So offer free or low cost works to friends, small creators, or local businesses. Try practicing your own content, edit your videos, engage on your posts. Make mock content calendars. So again, same thing. We're gonna be, starting off either free work or very low cost work, because we're just starting off, we're not professional, we don't have the experience or the portfolio to charge those high prices yet. So this is a great way to start off. And obviously, for me, I am creating and practicing with my own content, so that's perfect. I do have that to show for other people, or if you're doing the same thing, that's great. 5, prepare for outreach. Once your portfolio is solid, you can confidently start DMing and emailing influencers. If you're comfortable, document your journey on TikTok or Instagram. This could attract potential clients. Again, it's great. With TikTok, with YouTube, I've noticed that a lot of people that are starting off in something, because they post their journey on it and their experience starting off, it does attract clients. It does attract people, because they see that you're motivated. They see that you're motivated. They see that you want to do this. They see you, documenting it, and help. It's because also too, you're helping others in a way. That's my goal, with the content that I've realized that I'm gonna niche down on. It's in my being in my 20s, I want to reach to people and help them with that. But that's obviously more broad. With this specifically doing freelance work, I'm niching down to something. So whoever's gonna be watching this, like if you're watching this, you probably were interested in doing freelance work. You're probably interested in doing virtual assistant work. You're just trying to see how to start, where to start. And, watching me start it, I probably started it a day or two ago compared to you. And look at now, we can kind of both follow that path. Whether you're seeing this in a year from now, whether you're seeing this like in a few days, like after I post this, like it's still useful, because you're starting your journey at your time and I started mine at my time. I'm just documenting it so that you can see and you can kind of get ideas. And again, I'm going to be going through trial and error. I'm not going to have a perfect, do this, and this, and then you're set. I'm figuring it out. I'm doing research as I go. I'm literally asking AI, like, how can I do it? And, you watching this is you doing your research. So that's great. I liked how it did that. So from here, right now at this point, I am basically going to be writing out my skills. I might ask it again too, like based off of, I'm going to write all my skills out. I'm going to write out everything that I've done ever in my life, any softwares I've dealt with, and say, okay, based off of these skills, what kind of tasks can I be helpful with to a content creator, to an influencer, Hopefully it gives me some great answers. So I would say right now, if you're watching this video, write out your skills, write out every single thing that even if you didn't do it for that long, like trying to give an example. Obviously video editing, I'm not doing it for that long, but like I'm continuously trying to for my own YouTube channel, so I'm going to put that on there. It's only been like a month, but hey, it's a skill that I have right now that I have some knowledge of, even if it's entry level, even if it's basic knowledge. So write all your skills down, and the next part I do to this, I'll probably make this a playlist or a series. I will explain, after I wrote all my skills down, I asked ChatGPT or whatever, what tasks can I do for content creators. So right now, or whenever you watch this or whatever, first write out all your skills. Anything you've done for any type of jobs, whether it was big or small, any softwares that you've probably worked with, let's write those all down and we'll go from there. So thank you for watching this. I know this is kind of a quick, weird video, but I just want to do something, and I do look crazy right now because I was about to go to bed. I literally had my bonnet on, and then I was like, no, I look wild with that. I just look stupid. So I took it off and like let my hair be free for a little bit. So thank you for watching. Your homework and my homework also, I'm going to do it right now, is we are writing our skills out. We're writing any softwares we've used, anything like that. So that's our homework. And then next video, when I do this again, we'll go over how to compare to the tasks we can probably do. So thank you.